And like that, we are live. What's happening, beautiful humans? It is Tuesday. I'm a little late, 5:49 here on the West Coast. And it's been an interesting few days. Didn't even get to shave or cut my hair. Looks like I'm peeling. I don't know what's going on in this world, but it's good to see each and every one of you, and I'm grateful to be here. It's been a whirlwind of a few weeks. If you caught my live last week, as broken up and shattered as that was with my internet connection, and as difficult it was for me to share what's been going on in my world, it has been a challenging few weeks. And Friday was kind of like the end cap on that. And I say that because many that follow what we're doing day in and day out know that we were supposed to launch a webinar series on Friday. And at the 11th hour, I would actually say at the 12th hour, past the 11th hour, we were 20 minutes into and past 11 a.m. Pacific, and we still couldn't get our deck to load. We were having a lot of technical issues. We were using Webinar Jam. For those of you that aren't familiar, I use StreamYard to go live every single week. We've been doing so for well over 2 years. I've used Riverside FM. I've used, you name it. I've used just about all of them. And for this webinar series, we chose Webinar Jam, and it was anything but intuitive. I mean, for 30 days, we were prepping inside this tool, learning how it's used, working in their test environments. And come Friday, we couldn't even get our entire team in the same room. It was very odd. And yet, it was exactly perfect. It was exactly as it was supposed to happen. And we were not supposed to go live on Friday. We've got a whole bunch of newness that we're going to be sharing with you. And I can't tell you about it right now. It's crazy. It's like biting my tongue kind of craziness. So here's how it went down. We had a whole lot of newness that kind of came up at the very last minute. I would say within a week of our webinar last year, we got word that we have some new things that we can share. So our entire team was scrambling to get all of this newness packed into the webinar. And we did, but we didn't get the deck done until the morning of. And we spent about 2 hours prior to trying to get this deck to load into Webinar Jam, and we just couldn't get it to go. Lo and behold, after we decided to pull it, because it was already 20 minutes after 11, I said, that's it. We'll just cancel and we'll tell everybody what's going on and we'll fall on the sword. And this is my call. And that's what we're doing. So that's what we did. We still have a whole bunch of newness that we're going to be sharing with you. It's going to start probably tomorrow, might start on Thursday. We'll see. And just do me a favor, make sure you hit that notification button, because we're going to go live right here and share all of the newness with you. Our affiliates are going to learn about the newness a little bit earlier. All of this is unfolding so fast and so quickly that we're just going to roll it out as quickly as we can and as fast as we can. There'll be press releases. This will be newsworthy. There's a whole bunch of really cool stuff that's going to come out over really the next 2 months. We're going to try and stagger the releases as best we can, but I guess that's just what we're going to do. We just have to do what we have to do. Hi, Hope. It's great to see you. Yeah, we got lots of really good stuff here. It's like hold your breath kind of exciting. So all I can tell you is that we were trying to get an awful lot jammed into our webinar on Friday. And at the last minute, I decided it just wasn't ready in its current form. And we had these technical difficulties, which I'm pretty sure was the universe telling me and forcing my hand into not doing the webinar in the manner in which we were doing it. So everything is perfect. Everything happens for a reason. And everything is unfolding exactly as it should, because that's how it unfolded. So we are releasing ourselves to the flow. And the technical problems that we were presented with, by the way, we closed out that webinar. We launched our own webinar and everything uploaded perfectly. It was like really weird. Just like we did in the testing environments beforehand, we ran another webinar, just our small crew, and everything worked exactly the way it was supposed to work. So we were not supposed to have a webinar on Friday, and we did not. Instead, I think the webinar series is still going. I know it's still going to happen because it's an important topic, and we did a ton of work for it. Those webinars are going to start in November, I believe. First week of November, maybe second week of November. We'll see exactly how this is going to go. We're probably going to stagger them a lot closer to one another, and it is very, very, very exciting nonetheless. So look for all of that. It's all going to be coming down the pike. It's all very exciting. Inventory. We are up to 8. We are up to 8 sound lounges. So we just got a few more sound lounges in actually. Our factory just sent us 4 or 5 more sound lounges. So we've got some additional inventory that just came into stock. Every now and again, our factory surprises us. This is pretty exciting stuff. So we're up to 8 sound lounges, and we are down to 0 practitioners. I got 10 in production. All 10 of them are sold. We might have a few surprises before the end of the year on that front, but for now, we're out of practitioners and continuing to take pre-orders. My next order will come in for holiday. I expect that will ship by December 1st. We'll have more on that in the coming weeks. Lots of meditation cushions in black left, less and less in beige, and I'm not sure that we're going to get another delivery before holiday. So we're left with what we've got for this inventory, but I think it should be enough to hold us through the end of the year, and I'm pretty excited about that. Again, more information to follow in the coming days. Friday was absolutely a hard day for me. I just shared with you exactly what was going on. As much as I could share with you right now, I will tell you, click that bell. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you get notifications of when we go live, make sure you're getting notified because there will be more lives this week and there will be more details rolled out. That's my promise and my commitment to each and every one of you. I want to announce my next speaking engagement is going to be December 8th in Sarasota, Florida. That's going to be back with Dr. John and Ben Greenfield. We did this event last year. It was amazing. It's based on the 4 elements: earth, wind, water, and air. And it was an amazing event last year. It's going to be an amazing event this year. Sadly, I am in and out again. I'm going to try and go a few days earlier so that I can really spend some time with the VIPs and spend some time instead of flying in and flying out. But I need to be back in Vegas for an event on Saturday at 2 p.m. It's like absolutely bananas, the timing of how these things go and my life. But I'm going to see if I can take some time and actually get down to Sarasota in December for a little bit and hopefully bring the family as well. We'll see how this whole thing pans out. It's a beautiful day here at inHarmony. I thank you for your attention. I am eternally grateful for each and every one of you, how you watch what we do. There's one thing that I want to add that's not in here. It's a question we get a lot, and it's about Bluetooth headphones and the meditation cushion. You cannot use Bluetooth headphones with our meditation cushion. And here's why. I don't know if you all realize, but all of these devices that use Bluetooth really can only handle one Bluetooth connection at a time. These AirPods can only be connected to one device at a time. There is an exception, and that is, however, Apple decided they can split the signal. They haven't released that to the developers yet. So one set of AirPods to one phone to one set of AirPods, one device to another device. So we had to make a decision when we were making the inHarmony meditation cushion if we were going to do Bluetooth in with the phone or we were going to do Bluetooth out to the headphones and hardwire the phone to it. We chose Bluetooth in with our app. And the reason we did that is because Bluetooth inherently has a 15 millisecond, actually a 30 millisecond delay, 15 milliseconds on either side. So the headphones have to convert the signal that's going to the phone, go from analog to digital, send the digital signal, and then the phone needs to convert from digital to analog to use that signal, and vice versa. When you're sending a signal from the phone to the headphones, it has to convert from analog to digital, send digital, and then digital to analog. So we had to make a decision. Is it going to be phone Bluetooth in, or is it going to be headphone Bluetooth out? We chose phone Bluetooth in. By the way, soon enough, all of these ports are going away. And you just nailed it. Smart, because the text output jacks, these physical jacks, the new 15 shifted from Lightning to USB-C. And I got news for you. Future models aren't going to have any jack whatsoever. So we've got some news on that front too. But just know that we're working on it and we're ahead of the curve as best we can. A whole lot of excitement. So sadly, you cannot use Bluetooth headphones. They must be hardwired. The reason for this is the transducer and the headphones are going to have the same signal at the same time. Otherwise, the headphones would be 30 milliseconds behind the transducer. And even though that might not be enough for you to consciously recognize, it's absolutely enough for your body to recognize. It would be out of harmony. And that doesn't work for us. I'm excited to be back to my normal self. I feel fantastic. I'm starting to feel a lot better. It's been a really hard few months. Friday was not easy for me or for my team. And we're all very excited about the future and what the future holds. My daughter is going to come through that door any minute. I love you. I appreciate you. I am grateful for your attention. I am grateful that you are here. Hope you nailed it. Phone tech outputs absolutely change. I love you and I appreciate you. We're working on it. And I hope y'all have a spectacular day, a spectacular night. Again, grateful for your attention and keep an eye out. We've got more lives coming this week.